Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike York. Today is update, June 17th, Wednesday. We got only one item on the docket, and it is the most important item for this whole week here. This is what they've been waiting for. As we've had this build up for months now in regards to FOMC, where June was going to be the big date where they start talking about possible rate hikes. Now, it's not anticipated that they're going to raise rate hikes today, but they're looking into when they're going to start raising rates and exactly as to how much in increments going forward. So they want to kind of see what they expect the pattern to be going forward. Now, right now, most analysts are projecting September to begin the first rate hike. There are some that are looking at later. IMF and World Bank's been telling the Fed to try to do it next year, 2016. But a lot of people are looking at probably in the fall when we'll start doing our rate hike. Now, they won't give their announcement. They conclude their two-day meeting today, and they'll provide their announcement here at 11:30 Pacific Standard Time when they give out their statement. And so expect a lot of volatility. So far this morning, stock market was up, and bond market was being pulled out of bond market and stock market alike as we await word from the Fed in this matter as to where the direction of the market will go. So watch for a wild ride later in the afternoon, and probably even a little bit in the morning tomorrow as they digest more, take more time to digest the statement that will be released. Now, also they're kind of looking at the Greek. There hasn't been productive talks yet, which will be, I believe, next week is when the money is due, which is like 1.6 billion euros, which translates to 1.8 billion dollars when that's due, and they haven't had productive talks. So there's a little bit of concern, mostly in Europe. Europe's been kind of looking more at what the investors here in the U.S. are looking more at what the Fed is going to say, and then once the Fed gets done, they kind of digest it. You might start hearing more about the Greek news afterwards. As we said, the bond market was down so far today from where we left off yesterday, and it's pulled back more as we anticipate. As money, once the statement is released, they'll probably start digesting information and then move one way or the other. Now, we could have some pretty wild swings today, and then tomorrow morning we could see maybe some correction of those wild swings. So be prepared for some volatility today and probably the first half tomorrow. Tomorrow we also got a lot of economic news coming out tomorrow as well. Friday will be a quiet day unless you get more of the Greek news, but tomorrow will be mostly the weekly jobless claims. We have the CPI number coming out tomorrow, as well as manufacturing in the Philadelphia region. So those will be some important news coming out tomorrow. Friday there's no economic news scheduled. So again, prepared for volatility today and tomorrow as we weather through all this data. And of course, Friday, most of the data will probably come from the feeling of where the Greek talks are going and possible Greek exit if it doesn't look like it's going to translate well. All right, folks. Hey, thanks so much for watching. So far, the rates have worsened a little bit, but that could quickly change, I would say, later this afternoon, depending on what they read into what the Fed is saying. So, again, a little hard to gauge as to where it's going to go in the afternoon. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.